Good afternoon, people! Spring is in the air. I don't know if you saw. You saw, but you don't know what I'm talking about. We had this morning the roof of my outdoor oven was full of snow, and now we can see it. We can see it for the first time in months. We're going crazy! Yay! Everything's melting. We do have some rain. We're supposed to have some rain this afternoon and tomorrow. Today it's 8 degrees Celsius. Tomorrow we're supposed to have rain with 10 degrees Celsius. So this is the kind of temperature that just makes everything melt. And we are so happy about it. So on top of that, we had a beautiful morning. We did do some stuff we couldn't do for 2 years.
This morning we've gone to
the amusement park.
Yeah.
So it was really fun, really fun. The babies, it was their first time, and it did help a little bit to wait for that spring that never comes in March. But we're still full of hope. Yesterday I was doing some seeds. I did start my some tomatoes. Wait, what did I do? I did start tomatoes for the greenhouse. I did start peppers for the greenhouse and celery for the greenhouse. And it was not that many of them. It was 4 seeds of each, but I did have 21 different kinds to plant. So it was a little bit much. But it was a little bit fun too. I planted all of them except the ones, the Amish pastes, and the ones I want to use for, sauces and stuff. For preservation. The point is to have some ready as soon as possible in the greenhouse, and I'm planting some. I think it's 2 weeks, each 2 weeks for like, I don't know, 6 weeks, and then I'm gonna plant everything else I need, as long we're talking about tomatoes. But we had a disaster. I was so sad. I do use these, these photograph holders, I don't know. And I don't know what happened, but there's some humidity that entered one of them, and God knows why, because I never opened this one, because it didn't happen, with my lettuce or my carrots or stuff. I could easily go and buy some new ones, even if it's not the same varieties or stuff like that. No, it was all my special seeds. I am so sad, so upset about this. So I did have 4 different kinds. I'm not going to take them out right now. I'm going to explain why. I have some souchet. I don't know what it is in English. It's something that does grow here. It's a pretty rare seed, and it's some kind of almond. I was really excited to plant that. I have some pea asparagus. I don't know how it is in English. It's some sort of peas that looks like asparagus, I think. And I did have some wonderberry, which are some small berries. And échalotes de Saint-Anne, which are some sort of green onions, but perennial. So I'm really sad. And there's mold all over these. And there's mold all over the seeds, but what can I do? I did use my jugs to winter sow them. I did winter sow about half of them. I mean, what do I have to waste? And I did talk about it. I'm gonna put them back in the freezer. I did talk about it to my friend Annie from Back to Basics Homestead, and she was agreeing with me that I need to do something with it. I mean, if I don't do anything with them, they're not gonna do anything. That's for sure. So I did winter sow them. It's not like I'm able to plant them outside or something. So I winter sowed a few of them. She suggested me to just make some dry, which I wanted to do, but with the mess I'm doing daily with my kitchen, I'm really scared to like have a kid like eat them, take them, bump them, something happen to them. So I decided to just freeze the remaining ones, and I'm gonna plant them in the soil when I can. So I'm really bummed about that. I don't have much hope, but you never know. So that's the sad part of my day, because the rest of the day is a really beautiful day. I did also receive these beautiful earrings. I know you're not here to hear about my earrings. It's just that they're leaves. They're pothos leaves, and they're local, and I'm really happy about them. I don't usually wear earrings, but I did want to try and do something like that. So what we're gonna do today is I did talk to you guys about this online course I am taking with Whispering Willow Farms. I mean, she made a course with another guy that I can't remember his name. Sorry, but she did. They did do a really great course about sourdough and cooking with sourdough and starting sourdough and blah blah blah. So I did. They do send you oats, which is a sourdough starter, by the mail. But I mean, I'm pretty far, so it did take like 3 to 4 weeks to receive it. It's really not their fault. It's UPS fault. And I received it. And you know when you wait for something for so long and you can't wait to have them, and when you receive it is the day you can't enjoy it. I did receive it Friday, and I could not. I was busy all day long. I could not start it yet. So I did. I have my starter here. I did follow all their directions and the course and the PDF files and blah blah blah. And I did make a mistake, like when I did my wet feed, I read too quickly, I guess. I did not understand that you must put your water for 8 to 12 hours and then put some flour in it. I thought it was all at the same time. So I did put them all at the same time. It didn't rise very much. I could see there was some life in there, but it didn't do what it was supposed to do. So I did restart again the process, and in the process you do have to split it and stuff. So I don't want to discard it. So I do have 3 different jars of sourdough. But this is the one that I fed this morning to cook with it, actually. So I'm gonna cook with it. After that, I think I'm going to feed these 2, or maybe tonight, to try something else for tomorrow. I did start the recipe already, but I had to wait 30 minutes. So I'm talking to you guys right now, and what you're gonna see after this is actually in the past, but I'm gonna put it in the future, so it's gonna be like super awesome. So it sucks. What sucks is I'm trying to go keto right now. I'm trying to lower my carbs intake, but I do have this sourdough. I don't know why. I could look at it for hours, I think. I don't know what's the obsession with sourdough, but I could look at it making bubbles slowly but surely. So we did start the recipe. And you're gonna see it right now.
Don't you agree? With beating hearts, we're still alive. There comes a time when all you have is who you love. And
Tu veux manger? So we're now Thursday. We're the next day. We have a beautiful 10 degrees outside. It did rain all morning, and I'm sorry, I'm obsessed with the temperature at this time of the year. Attends, parce qu'on a... And now we have a beautiful sun. Ah, those are the best days. And not the best, the ones that we can actually take off our coats. We can today put just a small coat on, which is wonderful. So my bread did rest for a big part of the day. I'm ready to... I did put it in my basket here. I did buy this basket thinking that I'm gonna make some bread mostly for toasts and sandwiches and stuff like that, but now that I'm doing it, I'm thinking I don't have much. I don't really have something. I don't think that's gonna fit in my cast iron. So I might like shape it, I don't know, like a C or something. I'm gonna watch the next steps, but it does do what it's supposed to do, and it's really nice. I did start another one, but my starter was more liquid, so I don't know what it's gonna do. I'm like, oh, I just had a little nap. So we're gonna continue this and see how it's gonna end up. So I'm done. It does look very tasty. I did not have my banneton was clearly not coated enough, and I forgot to put you know, some sheet under my bread, so it's just like really stuck there. So it's not beautiful, but it does smell and look incredible. I mean, seem to look incredible. So that's gonna be enough for us today. I'm gonna try to unstick this loaf from there, and I guess, I mean, it's the first time, so I made a few mistakes, and I mean, of course a few of them I'm not gonna make a second time, but we're going to eat that loaf, that's for sure. So thanks for hanging out with us today. See you next time. Bye.